Hello everyone, I Rishba Jain, your maths teacher. As you know, the school is conducting semester 1 examination, so I hope you all have started to revise for it. So, in this video, we are going to talk about semester 1 exams. So, in this video, I am going to tell you the pattern of semester 1 examination. The semester 1 exam will be for 40 marks and the duration of the time will be 2 hours. And the timing will be from 8 am to 10 am. And it will be in form of Google Forms, same as your class test. Now, this paper, the semester 1 exam will be divided into 2 parts, 2 sections, section A and section B. Section A, objective type questions, and section B, subjective type questions. And both the section A and B are for 20 marks each. Now the question is, how will you attempt the paper? It will be same as your class test. As you know that you were getting a link in your class groups for the class test. So same for semester 1 exam also, you will get the link in your class group. And you know it very well, link will be in blue color. The font color will be blue in it. And when you will tap on it, a web page will be open that consists the information regarding you. As email ID, name of the student, father's name, class, section, roll number. So first you will fill all the information correctly and then press the next button that is given below these instructions. After pressing on the next button, you will get your section A, that is objective type questions for 20 marks. In section A, objective type questions, it will be same as your class test, in which you were getting the multiple choice questions, MCQs to solve. Do you know MCQs? Yes, you know it very well because you all have given the class test. But I am repeating again, the MCQs are these questions where we have 4 options and out of 4, 1 is correct. For answering these objective type questions, you have to press on the radio button that is in front of the correct option. After attempting all the questions of section A, objective type questions, you can see that there is a button next that can help you to move on the section B, subjective type questions. But this time you will not press next directly on it. Why? Because as the teacher has told you that this time you need to make a hard copy of section A objective type questions. So what will you do for it? For making the hard copy, you will use the A4 size sheet. It can be plain or ruled. Depends on you. So, now the question is, what and how will you write on this sheet for making the hard copy of section A, objective type questions? While making the hard copy, you will keep one thing in your mind, the answers that you are going to write on it should be same as whatever you have clicked in section A, objective type questions of Google form.
For making the hard copy of section A objective type questions, you can prepare a sheet like this one day before the exam. Mention date, write semester 1, subject, class, name, section, roll number, section A objective type questions, and then start writing the answer. Mention the numbers of the question and then write the correct option in this sheet.
After making the hard copy of the section A, you will press or click on the next button that you can see at the last of the section A to move on the section B. After clicking on the next button, you will get the section B subjective type questions, and in this part you will get the questions that you have to solve. Now the question is, where will you solve these questions? For that, you will take the A4 size sheets. It can be plain or ruled, depends on you, that I have told you for the objective also. And how will you write on it? Now I am going to explain it.
For making the hard copy of section B subjective type questions, you can prepare a sheet like this. Write date, semester 1, subject, class, name, section, roll number, and then heading, section B, subjective type questions, and then you can start writing the answers for the given questions.
Now the question is, how will you upload your answers that you have done in the hard copy on Google Form? For doing that, what will you do? You will click the clear images of your hard copy where you have solved the answers, and after that by selecting all the images related to exam, you will make a PDF of it. You can use the different apps like Adobe Scanner. After making the PDF, you will rename it. You will give the name to that PDF as your name. Write your name, class, section, and then roll number. Now the PDF is ready. Now how will you upload? When you will see this web page where you are having the section B subjective type questions, and after questions you can see there is a line upload answer sheets. And after this line, you can see that there is an icon on which add files has been written. You will press on that icon, add files. Later on, he will ask which type of file do you want to add. It can be images, PDF. So you will click on PDF and then select the PDF for a particular subject. Select your PDF and then upload. And after uploading it, you have to click on submit button for submitting your paper. But this time, after submitting this, your paper will not be over. Why? Because we have told you that you have to submit this hard copy in school. So what will you do with these sheets on which you have written the paper? Objective and subjective both. You will take all the sheets together, then staple it and then keep in a MyClear bag. After keeping all the papers like English, Hindi, Maths, EVS, GK, etc., a MyClear bag will be ready to submit. But before submitting it, what will you do? You will keep one extra A4 size sheet on which you will mention your name, class, section, roll number in capital letters. After completion of all the papers, you have to submit your MyClear bag at school reception on dated 22nd October, and the time to submit is 9 am to 5 pm. Now we are going to start revising the syllabus, the chapters from the syllabus semester 1 for maths.
Now we are going to start revising chapter 4 geometry from book term 1. In this chapter, first we have studied about basic geometrical concepts like point, line, line segment and ray. For revising this concept, you can refer part 1 and 2 of the provided videos. After that, we have studied about types of lines. For revising this, you can refer part 3. After that, we have studied about angles, in which we have covered introduction of angles, types of angles, measuring an angle and drawing an angle. For revising this concept, you can refer part 4, 5, 6 of provided videos. After that, we have studied about polygon and its types. For revising it, you can refer part 7. After that, we have studied about triangles, in which we have covered introduction of triangle, angle sum property of triangle, and types of triangle on the basis of sides and on the basis of angles. For revising this, you can refer part 8 and 9. At last, in this chapter, we have studied about quadrilateral, in which we have covered introduction of quadrilateral, angle sum property of quadrilateral, naming a quadrilateral, and the types of quadrilateral. For revising this, you can refer part 10 and 11. Now we are moving forward to revise chapter 2 multiples from book term 2. In this chapter, first we have studied about multiples and properties of multiples. For revising this concept, you can refer part 1 of the provided videos. After that, we have done checking whether the number is a multiple of given number or not. For revising this concept, you can refer part 2. At last, we have studied common multiples. For revising how can we find the common multiples, you can refer part 3 of provided videos.
Now the revision for these two chapters are enough for today.
Now, before winding today's class, I just want to say stay home, stay safe. And please like and subscribe my channel for getting the notification for the latest update as soon as possible. And viewers, please mention your name, class and section in comment box. Thank you.